from the campus of Bowling Green State University.
Hello everyone and welcome to BG24 News. I'm Chase Bachman and today is February 9th. The COVID vaccine is starting to roll out, but many are still unable to get it. Keeping staff and students safe from COVID is still the main priority of BGSU's administration. Students who are caught having large gatherings are facing consequences through the university. The severity of the punishment still depends on students' personal record. Students can face anything from a warning to academic probation to expulsion. The Dean of Students is urging community to stay safe and follow the guidelines. These gatherings could end up closing the university if enough students get sick. The city of Bowling Green is moving out of their offices on North Church Street to a familiar location downtown. We're finding out when the move is happening and what employees think of the move. Cracked wall paint, maze-like office spaces, and even a flooding basement. This is the current administration building of the city of Bowling Green. The building, which began as an elementary school more than 100 years ago, has been the city's office since 1974. But BG Mayor Mike Osbacher says the building is worse for wear these days.
It's challenging. The space is small. Employees are really crammed into small spaces. We're challenged with technology. We're challenged with handicap accessibility.
But that is coming to an end this year as the city prepares for a new building to call home. And Osbacher isn't the only one excited for the new building. City employee Brian Bushong says the building has been condemned on more than one occasion. Bushong says it's nice having a new office to look forward to.
Glad to be getting out of a few areas in the building, particularly are very cramped. So we're looking forward to a building that will serve the customers, serve our citizens, and serve our staff.
The current Wood County Senior Center is the site of the new administration building, but in a few years, the building will have some new occupants, and the front facade is all that will remain. And the new building will look something like this. Wider spaces, bigger glass windows, more ADA accessible and eco-friendly, coming with an estimated price tag of almost $11 million. Osbacher says the plan is to break ground later this year, with the project to complete the building in 2023. And as for the current administration building, once everyone is moved out, it will be demolished and converted to parking space. The Wood County Public Library has launched a new app to help local community members rent and receive books without ever leaving their car.
As the pandemic surges on, many businesses have had to get creative in order to stay open. Here at Wood County Public Library, people can now get their books with a press of a button. Wood County Library is now currently offering a click for curbside service for customers who are weary of entering public spaces. The new app, called the SEO Libraries app, gives customers the ability to check their accounts, check out items, and feel safer. Library Director Michelle Rain spoke more about this.
Our app is called the SEO Libraries app. It's the one that we use, and you can check your account, and when your requests are ready, the little click for curbside button will show up. You can also use that app to place your requests, so it's a very handy tool. It'll also scan barcodes on books that you're interested in and tell you whether or not that book is available at the library. So we're really excited about the app and all of its possibilities.
Despite being implemented during the pandemic, Rain is hopeful that this service will become permanent.
Yes, absolutely. People have really enjoyed it, and it's a convenience that we're happy to provide as long as it gets people the materials that they want when they want them.
Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Stephen Iwanek.
Around campus, there are some exciting ways students are keeping active within the local community. The American Medical Women's Association held an event on January 28th to send out letters to help local hospitals. These letters were sent to show support to patients and workers during these difficult times.
To do at least one service event a month, and definitely with COVID, it's been difficult to try to find things to do. So we thought that this letter writing would be good, especially to help healthcare workers during this pandemic. I'm sure it's been difficult all these months.
The organization's goal is to bring awareness to the difficulty women face in the medical field. They plan to host another letter writing event in the future and welcome anyone to join. Falcons After Dark is hosted by the Division of Student Affairs every Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. in the Student Union. This event is free to all students and includes music and activities for entertainment. This past Friday, they had jewelry making, comic book creations, and spoken word poetry.
What a time it is in this country to face the music. But perhaps first, we have to put a face to the music.
Next Friday, February 12th, Falcons After Dark will have Valentine's Day crafts and activities. One BGSU student is connecting with students all over the world after blowing up on TikTok. Erica Glover's small business is quickly growing a large following.
COVID has hit small businesses hard all across the country, but Erica Glover has found quite the opposite for her small business.
I used to sew with my grandma growing up and decided to kind of keep it up as like a winter hobby. I really liked to go thrifting, and so I started sewing on some of my clothes, posted a picture of it on my Instagram, and to be honest, the rest is kind of history.
What started as a side hustle in her dorm room has turned into much more.
The company Word Strings, I had it originally as the name of my blog. I read a quote in a devotional a really long time ago, and it's kind of always stuck with me, but my love of writing has given me the opportunity to tie words together to inspire, to motivate, to like provide comfort, all of those things, and just like the power of words. I mean, that's what we can give to the world, is how we speak and how we care and how we love. And so the idea of like a word string, it kind of worked out. I used to do mostly custom embroidery, and recently I've moved into screen printing. I do love making everything handmade. It makes it more special to me when I see someone wearing it, or when I know that I'm shipping it out, and like from start to finish it has been my product.
As Word Strings grew, she started working out of a small area in her basement. But when the company blew up on TikTok, she started to need more space.
So over the next like 48 hours, it really started blowing up, and now they're being sold in Australia and New Zealand and Ireland and all over the world. So that was really unexpected.
Word Strings smashed its 2021 goals within the first month.
Living in a rental house, there's not much room to hold inventory and stuff like that. So my roommate's parents actually own a banquet facility in Maumee, and we were able to go there. My parents and sisters came up and recruited some help from some friends.
There's a lot of meaning behind the words on these shirts.
The With Love Always came from me trying to decide what I wanted my words to be for the year of 2020. Kind of to take every action as an opportunity to love someone, to have all your words, all your actions, your beliefs be just truly like with love always. And so I decided to put that one on a shirt.
This month, Word Strings celebrates its second birthday and will be dropping a new line at the end of the month. Reporting for BG24 News, I'm Macey Austin.
Currently, Word Strings Company has over 10,000 followers on TikTok and 3,000 followers on Instagram. That is all for today. Thank you for joining us. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at BG24TV, or find more of our content at bgfalconmedia.com. We'll see you here next week.